Okay, hi, welcome to another Power Ranger review. So this will be for the C Brothers Zords from Power Rangers Megaforce. So I got the UK version. I actually got this on eBay, so it doesn't actually come with a box of the cards. It does actually come with two cards. It comes with the C Brothers Zord cards along with the C Megazord card, which make the same sound effects as the summoning Zords and summon Megazord cards that you get from the Gosei Morpher. So that doesn't really matter too much. So here we have the Zords themselves. As you can see, they all come with this cycle, which is actually going to be used as the replacement for, as the replacement for Datus for the Hyper Gosei Great Megazord, because we never adapted Datus into Megaforce. And so you get the three Zords on here. So you have the Manta Ray Zord, the Source Shark Zord, and the Hammerhead Zord. They all have these separate ports. Those comes with a Blue Ranger figure, which is... it's crap. Yeah, so all it does is move its arms about and then it swivels its head. Very cheap plastic, it's just very, very flexible and all of that. And he just sits here on the cycle and just grabs onto the controls and then he'll move about. This comes off for some reason. I don't know whether it's for any sort of configuration. I'm not going to get the other Zords to find out. But, yeah, all the Zords can pop off. I'll just put them to one side. So... we have the Saw Shark. Obviously not a lot to them as per usual. He does have wheels on the bottom, so he can roll. And then the gimmick is that you have these saws here and they can actually spin. You have to do it manually though, there's no automatic thing, and I'll get to the differences between this and the Japanese version in a sec, because you're there. Here. Then we have the Manta Ray. Again, not a whole lot. These move down and back up again. They can't go any further than that. That's all they do. Again, wheels on the bottom, it rolls. And then finally we have the Hammerhead. He does nothing. He just has the wheels, and this doesn't do anything. It's just one big solid piece of plastic. So he rolls, and that's it. So, yeah, like I said, they don't do much by themselves. You can't really do anything without them, without the Megazord, like most other auxiliary mechs. But, yeah, so... the difference is, obviously as you can see, they were reduced in size by a little bit, and I forgot to mention with the Japanese version in my last review that they all do have wheels, so they do roll about thusly. So for the Saw Shark, obviously the main feature is the fact that with this one you have to spin it manually compared to this one, where it actually has to be cranked on the top, we can spin around. But it is actually still there, it's just that they decided to mould it in. They also removed the silver paint on the wheels on there. The gold paint was removed on the side and on the teeth. The mouth on this one doesn't actually open, even though they're two separate pieces, whereas this one does open. And they missed the gold paint on this top bit here. But other than that, it's more or less the same. There's not much else. Like I said, they still have the wheels, and that's it. They don't have anything else missing. They do have they don't have the actual pegs in the back like this one does, because obviously the gun works differently. They don't have the whole reading system of one being Skyek, one being Landic, one being Seek. I think the Hammerhead suffered the worst in terms of the changes. Again, no opening mouth compared to the Japanese one. Silver paint completely removed from the side, and the gimmick for this one was actually the fact that it can actually open the head. It's not a lot, but it's still something. Whereas this one, the button is actually moulded in again, and this is actually completely splayed out. It doesn't contract at all. I wish they would have did that, because this just basically does nothing now. And they also really flattened this compared to this one, which is actually a lot bulkier in comparison. But that's it. The Manta Ray probably suffered the least amount of changes. It's more or less the same. Obviously this one has the button again, which you press on the top and it does the whole feature, whereas this one you have to fold these down. This is the blue paint on the undersides, and then for the Megazord head, it's basically the same. This one's kind of just enlarged the logo and just didn't bother to paint the silver bit and the black bit on the actual face itself. They transform the exact same way though, so we'll just get straight into that. I've already transformed the megazords because I don't really want to waste people's time with doing the transformations, because they are very simplistic and they're pretty much exactly the same as the Japanese one. And then we have the C Megazord, which it can be done like this for easier display purposes, but obviously the main way is to have the wings out. It does the same thing as the Japanese version, it still can move the arms and everything. Just the phoenix and the shark are now moved to the bottom. Don't really have much space for this, but obviously they have the same sort of looks. They pretty much keep the same motif and everything, and obviously they can still keep their features of, you know, spinning that and everything. And yeah, that's basically it. There's not much else to really say about it. I'm not going to be doing any more megaforce reviews or Go Sager reviews, just because of the fact that there's nothing else in this series that interested me. So take it as you will. I would recommend you try and get the Japanese version, because they are better quality, but if you like to have a comparison of both of them, then this one isn't too bad of an alternative, because they did keep all the features and everything, just about this obviously just moulded down, and they have a lack of pain and opening mouths and everything, but you know, other than that, it's nothing too bad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much else to say about this, and I shall catch you next time for whatever I do next, so long, take care.